This is a video on a topic that a lot of Muslims might know about, and they're just not well informed into it because they probably think it's a waste of time, so they never really looked into it. And that's flat earth. Okay, we are told that, stay away from this. We've already discovered the shape of the earth. We already know everything through NASA and SpaceX and all of these agencies. But the fact of the matter is, there's more truth out there. And to just say, hey, it's done. We've already done the maths. Everything adds up. Nothing to look here, guys. Carry on. That's kind of, a Muslim shouldn't take that. A Muslim should question everything. Read everything. The first ayat revealed were to read. Iqra. Read. So whatever we think we know, we should question it. We should read. Islam doesn't teach us to stay quiet and not say anything. Islam teaches us to speak up and say something when hey guys, look, there's something there. Come and have a look. You shouldn't say, nah, I don't want to look there. Especially when the Qur'an tells us that when a person who's known to lie comes and tells you, a fasiq comes and gives you some news about something, Allah says, go and confirm, check first. Don't just believe them. So CNN, Fox News, BBC, this person, that person, ABC, all of these news agencies, they're telling you something. Don't just take their word for it. That's why the world is in such a mess, right? So flat earth, I'm not a YouTuber. I don't make YouTube videos. I have a life, like everybody else. But one brother that I watch and I listen to, he made a video about how flat earthers follow an occult way of life. Like they are misguided and they are foolish, right? And I thought, wait a minute, I'm a Muslim and I've been researching this topic for years now, years and years, and I've never followed any occult rituals out there. He speaks about, it stems from Nazism. Well, brother, NASA stems from Nazism. NASA, the one of von Braun, he was a SS general with Hitler. He was a general of Hitler. He was brought to America, and he's the one that came up with all of this NASA and whatnot. He was the head of NASA, the head scientist. So he's a actual Nazi general, right? But you believe him because you claim that NASA went to the moon. That's where the problem starts, brother. They never went to the moon. Don't think that the Qur'an says in Surah Qamar that the hour draws near and the moon has been split in half, split in two, and you making your own translation and saying this could mean that the hour draws near and man has dug the moon, because shakkal means shakkal qamar, or means to dig the moon. Come on, man. You're making your own translations now. You're saying, hey, okay, it could mean that, but does it mean that? No, we know the story behind that ayah. So how are you saying this could mean this? We know in the hadith what happened. The kuffar told the Prophet to perform this miracle. And when he did, they said this is magic. So you are making a video saying that, no, it could also mean this and that. Like, really? Come on, man. You actually believe that this ayah is talking about NASA going to the moon? Well, how about what's it called? Fir'aun and Nimrud. These people, what was common about them? They wanted to build a tower. Tower for what? To go to the heavens. Right? So Allah restricted them, forbade them, stopped them in their tracks. They were so arrogant that they thought they can get to the heavens. Allah stopped them. What makes NASA so special that Allah's allowed them to go to the moon? How can... Okay, let me just calm down, because, like, I don't do this. This is not me. But I feel like I have to do this, because here's the flat earth community, and you claim one sign of a inside job or a conspiracy that the government is manipulating. You claim is because it grows. Well, Islam is growing. What does that mean? That there's something wrong with Islam? No, it means there's truth in Islam. That's why it's growing. So if the flat earth community is growing and you're saying it's just a trend, then Islam is just a trend because people just want to say the Shahada, change their whole life? No. Similarly, people aren't just saying, hey, the earth might be flat and putting everything on the line. We're getting called, oh, you're dumb, you're stupid. But yet we're like, no, we're not. This is the truth. The truth is right there. From Qur'an and Sunnah, I can just give you from the Hadith and the Qur'an about the shape of the earth. But you want to go to NASA. You want to go to the European Space Agency. You like, not just you, Sheikh, but everybody else who claims that every other Muslim that claims that the earth is a certain globe because NASA showed us images in the 50s or 60s, then how come NASA hasn't been back? Why hasn't NASA been back to the moon? You ask them, hey, how come? Buzz Aldrin, he was asked by an 8-year-old child. An 8-year-old asked him, why haven't we been back to the moon? And he goes, that's not a question that an 8-year-old should ask. That's just a question I should be asking. But I think I know why. Because we haven't been. This is a drunk man sitting with an 8-year-old who has more intelligence than him, asking him, why haven't we been back? Throughout history, our modern day history, when something is discovered, like technology, it's become cheaper. But you, since then, since the 50s, you still haven't been back to the moon? 50s and 60s, and up until today, you still haven't been back, and you don't ask that question. You say, well, NASA went, and Surah Qamar proves it, because Surah Qamar is talking about the moon being dug. Like, okay, but subhanallah, like, why are we trying to fit Islam into a scientific model? This is not scientific. This is scientism. It's a religion. Islam is separate. Science is not a religion. Scientism is a religion. And Islam is a way of life. And you're trying to, everything, like, it bothers me so much when Muslims do this. The news comes out, science has discovered ants can speak. And then the Muslims make videos. Oh yeah, the Qur'an said already that this happened. Let's just stop. Who cares? You do not need a miracle to prove the Qur'an is the truth. You do not need a miracle to prove Islam is the truth. The truth When the truth comes, the falsehood shies away, runs away, disappears. You understand? Whenever the truth is present, the falsehood, the lies, the deceptions, they all fade away. That's why when Isa alayhi salam comes back, Dajjal will dissolve like salt dissolves in water. He's not dissolving, his face is melting and stuff. No. He's dissolving, meaning he's Allahu Alam. I don't want this. It's so easy to give our own translation and say, oh, it meaning. I don't know. But I'm saying the Prophet ﷺ said he would dissolve. And we know human beings don't dissolve. So Isa alayhi salam comes down, he sees the falsehood, sees the truth, he tries to run away. You see that? He tries to run away, and as he's running away, he's sweating, he's perspirating, if that's the right way of saying it. You know, he's scared now. Oh my God, the truth is the true Messiah, the one I've been imitating and telling everybody that I am him. Hold on. So back to what I was saying, the true Isa comes. Hang on, oh my God, what's going on? All right, sorry about that. So anyways, back to what I was saying. The Dajjal, he's known for deception, right? So when you mention Jack Parsons seeing Dajjal in his dream and being told that you are gonna help me in my mission, or whatever he said, I don't know the exact quote. Jack Parsons, he's a known occultist. Aleister Crowley, known occultist. These are the people who were doing magic, occult rituals. Occult just means hidden, right? But these are the people who are doing actual magic, black magic, demonic stuff out there in the deserts, right? And they claim they've opened up some portals and stuff. So clearly they are telling you they have been in contact with the shayateen and stuff, right? And you know, you're not putting two and two together and seeing where does this lead. You're just saying, oh, NASA went to the moon, why else would they lie? Why is Russia involved, China involved, every other space agency is involved? No, space agencies are involved, governments are involved. You understand? Governments are involved. Don't say, oh, Russia and America are enemies. No, they are all the same. You understand? They're all the same. Allah didn't say it's only going to be Ya'juj. No, it's Ya'juj, Ma'juj. You don't know who is who. Yeah, you can assume, oh, it's the European this and that. Like, you could have your assumptions, but we don't know who they are, right? The same with this. You're not staying consistent. You believe one thing. You believe that the British, the island of Britain is where the Dajjal is, right? But then you go and say NASA is the good guys. Well, you didn't say they were the good guys, but you claim that. Why else would they lie? This brother I know, he worked at NASA, and he can predict where the moon is, and like, is it that hard in today's time to know where the moon is? Is that but that's one of the fitna. Every Ramadan, the Muslims have a problem. Do we sight the moon? Do we just follow the app? Do we sight the moon? Do we just follow the app? Like, this is a problem the Muslims have because of this. Oh yeah, we are so advanced. But anyways, so you have to stay consistent, brother. You can't believe NASA and claim flat earthers are occult, following some occult practices, when it's the other way around. It's NASA who's doing the occult rituals, and it's the flat earthers who are returning back to the creator and the creation. You understand? In your first video, you were going off about the haha. The haha, you showed a list of translators, and in those translators, only 5 of them said egg-shaped, oval-shaped. Only 5. Okay, I got all their names. And you scrolled past all the ones that were saying he spread the earth, and after that he spread the earth, after that he spread the earth. And you scrolled past it and said, oh look, this sheikh, this person said, this translator said, and after that he made the earth egg shape, and after that one of them, what did he say? Shabir Ahmed, he made the earth shoot out from the cosmic nebula. What does that even mean? What does it mean? He made the earth shoot out from the cosmic nebula and then spread the earth like egg shape. How can you spread eggs? You know? And someone wrote in your comment section that Sheikh, could it be the inside of an egg? That's a valid point. That makes more sense. You are inside the earth, not outside on top of it, around it. You can't. You can't get a ball and stick to the bottom of it and say, for these people, so in Australia, we are down here, or a bit more here, right? So we are upside down, right? But I'm fine. I'm walking on two legs, right? So from here, we look at the Qibla, and we gotta go past, because the north is pointing north, right? So the Qibla, the compass has to go above the curve and show you where north is. How? That must be some powerful magnet up here, right? At the pole, North Pole, for the it doesn't make sense, you know. But if it's a flat, so what do you do when you have a compass, when you're looking for the Qibla? You put your compass flat. You place your compass flat, right? And then the compass will tell you which way is west, east, north. There's so many proofs. You just have not looked into it. You're not doing a just service to this, if that's even a word, you know. Like you are just going on about the ostrich egg, going on about lunar eclipses, you're going on about, you know, the NASA and how they already figured it out. Brother, look into how NASA was formed and created. Just look into it. Look at the origins of NASA. NASA, it's right there in the name. In Hebrew, it means deception. Dajjal is known to deceive. The guy, Jack Parson, who saw Dajjal in his dream, who did he see? The mother or the father or whatever of all deceivers, right? This guy, he's deceiving and is teaching him. Jack Parson, I will teach you. You are going to be like, let's say, his apprentice. I'm going to teach you, right? I'm going to teach you the ways of deceiving. And then NASA is formed, right? Look at how they were sending rockets in Antarctica. They were blasting. They found something. They must have found something, you know. Oh my God, brother, you have not looked into it. You were just going on and just, you made this video, I believe, out of haste. Just like I'm making this video out of haste. I haven't prepared it. I'm just like, what do I say? I took down a few notes of what you were saying, and I'm all over the place. The same way you're all over the place when it comes to this. You can't say, oh look, the first globe was drawn on an ostrich egg, and the Qur'an said dahaha, so therefore these two, they are the same. Dahaha. No, brother. Dahaha, spread out. Right? Every translator said spread out. Only 5 of them said egg shaped, and one of them said shot out from a nebula or something. So, but if, just whilst we're on this topic, the ostrich is creating, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving definition, he's giving an example, and he's saying, and after that, after that. After what, Ya Allah? Go back and check. Put it in context. What's the ayat before that? I'll read it to you. So it's from Surah An-Naziyat, for those who want to look. Surah number 79 and ayah number 30. You all quoting the haha, right? But ayah number 27 says, are you a more difficult creation, or is the heaven? It's a question. Are you more difficult as a human being? Are you more difficult to create, or the heavens? Banaha, Allah constructed it. He raised its ceiling and proportioned it, and we darkened its night and extracted its brightness. And after that, he spread the earth. This is where you guys stuck on this always. Well, it's round. NASA said round. So, and the Quran 1400 years ago said round. 1400 years ago it said egg shape. NASA said egg shape. No. It starts with an apple dropping on Isaac Newton, right? It's like no other apple has ever fallen in history. Is this guy, apple falls on his head. Oh my God. Wow. How did this apple fall? Maybe because it got ripe and heavier and it fell because it was ready to pick, right? It's no. Gravity pulled it down. Are you serious, man? Gravity pulled it down? What's gravity? The apple, it got heavier, the juices inside filled up. It got bigger and bigger and heavier, and pop, it was too heavy for the branch to hold it, so it fell. Oh, it fell on his head, and therefore he came up with the theory of gravity. No, like, come on, they had to make all of these theories to fit, and now you say, oh, it's not a theory anymore, it's law. It's not law, it's buoyancy and density. Look it up. Oh, do flat earthers only repeat everything? You guys repeat. We actually go and look it up. We're like, look, let's see how it is. Let's see. You know? So he extracted from it its water. Okay? After that, he spread the earth and he extracted from it its water and pasture. And the mountains he set firmly. So clearly Allah is speaking about creation. Right? He's talking about something that's being created. So when the Arabs in the time of the Prophet ﷺ, the Sahaba, and after the time of the Prophet ﷺ, when the Sahaba and everybody, when they saw an ostrich, and this ayah of Allah saying he spread the earth, you're saying that they saw, okay, the ostrich is doing all of this stuff, building the nest and everything, and then plop, the egg comes out, and they're like, oh, that's the the egg? Are you serious? Come on. Or is it the nest that the ostrich has flattened out, he's dug out the sand, and he's moved out the rocks and whatnot, and he flattened it, and then sat there, and then he laid the egg, right? And you say, oh, it's a miracle. So what's more, like the action of creating something? Because Allah gives an after that. So what's before it? Creation. Banaha, we created. So what is the ostrich doing? Creating a nest, not creating an egg. The egg is created inside. He's just laying the egg there. Like Allah's laying the foundations of the earth. So from everything everything was created from water. The water was already there. Look at the hadith where it was Allah and his throne was on it's in the Qur'an, and his throne, his arsh was on the water. So the water was already there. So if the water is there, and from the water, he started creating this magnificent, what we see around us, right? And the first heaven, second heaven, third heaven, he created everything. And the first heaven he beautified with stars and lights. You know, there's so much to talk about. I wanted to make this short, but I ramble a lot in this video. my first time. I'm rambling still, you know. So I hope this is not the last time I talk about this. Maybe if I get all of my thoughts together, write down notes, prepare, it will be much easier to understand me. But I just wanted to quickly make this video because the Sheikh has already made 3 videos and I haven't even done one because, you know, I don't have office and all of this stuff ready to go, the equipment, because I'm not a YouTuber. But khair, I hope you would look more into it. I hope you would research the how NASA was formed, and I hope you would do another video to, you know, see what you've learned new. Okay.